Hi, I'm Thomas O'Malley, and we're making a documentary about Irish pub music. But to do that, we decided to go to the source. So we traveled from St. Louis all the way to Dublin, Ireland. We just landed about an hour ago, and we're meeting our contact, Ian McDonald. He's going to take us around and lead us on this journey. Let's get to it. He said he should be around here somewhere. This is him. Alright, let's let the journey begin. Ian, good to see you again, buddy.
Good to see you too, Thomas.
So, you know why we're here. We're here to learn about the origins of Irish pub music. So,
Right.
What can you tell me about the origins, the history of it?
Yeah, so Irish music actually originated with the Celts back in 500 BC.
That old?
Yeah. And they actually came over from Eastern Europe where a lot of the music was influenced. The Irish harp was actually one of the first instruments. But it was said to have originated in Egypt.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, obviously, like, what are some, like, key dates or key factors or key things that really happened that led us to have the Irish music that we have now?
Yeah, so in about the late 1500s, early 1600s, the Queen of England actually hated Irish music. And so she outlawed the music and started to have the musicians hanged and burn all of the harps. And so from there, a lot of the Irish kind of went into hiding from, like, the musicians and all that.
I guess you could say Irish music wasn't her cup of tea.
No, not at all.
Alright, well, thank you. So, Ian, where are you taking me?
So we're actually going to go to one of my favorite pubs. It's O'Malley's Pub.
Oh, that's like mine.
Yeah, the live music there is spectacular. The beer is good too.
Alright, well, let's go to it.
How's it going, guys? I need you guys today.
We'll just have 2 Smiths, please.
So, actually, we're filming a documentary, and we were hoping we could ask you some questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many nights a week would you say you have live music here in your pub?
Usually every night you come in, there'll always be someone playing live music that you guys can enjoy, while drinking nice cold beer.
So, how would you say that affects your business? Like, obviously, if you have it almost every night, it's got to be important to you.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way for locals and people that are visiting to really connect with Irish culture.
And I guess my last question would be, you say it's a big way to connect to the Irish culture. What do you mean by that? How does it really connect?
I think a lot of the music that is played in here is a great way to express their feelings and thoughts through the music, and also just relax in a nice pint.
Thank you for having us. This is great. Let's listen to some music. We're here with our musician friend Noah to ask him a couple of questions. So let's just jump right into it. Let's go. First, let's just do something easy. What kind of instruments are in a typical Irish pub music band?
Well, a lot of times it's the fiddle, tin whistle, and the guitar. You can add in a variety of other instruments. For example, my band chooses to use the bouzouki.
What is that?
So it's a string instrument. It came over from Greek probably around the 1960s, and it became very common. So
A question that we had for you is, where do you take inspiration when you're creating these songs?
So I take inspiration from my own life, basically. I go through and I say, how did I feel? What do I think? I just go through the important moments of my life, and sometimes even the lives of like our ancestors or like my parents.
So how do you think that compares to the overall genre? Do you think most the other musicians do the same thing throughout history, or what do you think about that?
So I think a lot of the musicians tend to do stuff that happened in the past. Like for example, the potato famine was a big one. After the famine ended, people in Ireland and people who went abroad, they all channeled their feelings and they want to connect to their hometown, so they revived the music. And I think people still do that to this day. They just look back and they use past examples and channel it into their music.
Wow, thank you. You've been very informational. You really helped us really get our head around this. Is there anything about Irish music you'd like to say to us or our watchers at home?
Oh, well, I mean, Irish music is phenomenal. There have been a lot of great bands throughout the years. For example, Michael Coleman, he was a great fiddler. He had his own style, it's the Sligo fiddle style. They were just so fast and entertaining. You also have other people like the Dubliners. They started out in Dublin and used their traditional folk songs. They also used the stage for more of a role in like political activism. Some people were skeptical on that, but I think it's just great. And they even appeared in a big place like the United States. They were on TV. So Irish music definitely has its following, and it's just tremendous.
Wow. It's definitely something that we're going to have to pay attention to in the future. It's beautiful music. You know, listening to your band about to go on like in practice. I'm excited to hear y'all play. Thank you for meeting with us.
Thank you.
Excited to see y'all play in a minute.
Thank you.
Wild rover for many a year, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I swear I will play the wild rover.
So that wraps up our week here in Ireland. What can I say? It's been fun. You can't beat stuff like listening to Irish pub music, drinking a cold beer, listening to the locals hang out. Nothing better. You know, I didn't really know a lot about this kind of music going into it, but I can say after spending a week here, listening to musicians talk about it, bartenders, and even your locals, I can really say that it's one of those beautiful kind of music. It's truly something that only humanity can understand, in that you put your individual story into a song. You can really, really understand the history and the sadness and the hurt that the Irish people have gone through. But, like any other week, our week here is done, and we gotta move on to a new part of the world. So thanks for joining me this week in Ireland. Catch us next week when we go where no one's gone before and explore the musical traditions of North Korea. Alright? It's been a good one. Gotta catch a flight. Door's stuck. Up. Now we're going.